And I'm John.
And together we're OCB.
Metal Around the World.
And today we're in Algeria, Northern Africa.
Now, see, I know that South Africa actually has some cool metal bands, so this is going to be interesting to see what happens throughout the continent.
I mean, I know this is, largely become a Middle Eastern. people think of it as Middle Eastern because it's largely an Arabic population,
Right.
Or basically it's like Egyptians that were quite in Egypt, or probably during the Egyptian Empire. It probably was Egypt, but Algeria, it's a Muslim nation for the most part. So you don't expect there to be a lot of metal because I know the Quran says like traditional music and stuff.
Right.
But they have a decent metal scene there, from what I can tell. And the band we're gonna do is, I think they're phenomenal.
Yeah. One of the things I really like is their use of, regional music added in with it. So they're giving it a flair of folk metal from their region.
Their region, and that's always interesting to see how that blends with the heavy instrumentation. But we'll just get this is. Oh, go ahead.
Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share just to get the word out about our show and the bands we're featuring.
And this is, I know we're going to say this wrong, or I'm going to say it wrong, because I don't have the slightest clue what Algerians speak or how they pronounce things. So if you're an Algerian, it's like, look at that stupid American butchering the name of my band. I am so sorry. I'm not trying to do that.
And if you happen to be watching and you want to drop it in the comments, a pronunciation guide for us.
Yeah, it's like all I have is my dumbass American tongue to use. So it's like, I do speak 3 languages, but none of them are African. So anyway, this is Acyl.
Acyl.
What? Acyl sounds right. That makes me think of like SeaWorld or something. But this is Acyl, Ungratefulness. See, I love that percussion. That's just, Hear that slip knot? That's how you do other percussion. I'm so happy. It's almost like praise music or something. Now you're going like, that's not metal. What are you playing, you butthole? Great.
Not sound-wise, but it does put me in mind of Sepultura using
the percussion, yeah.
Right. Johnny Cash does metal.
I would have been cool if Johnny Cash did that. I think more metal songs need clap alarms, you know. You can replace with clap alarm. I'm okay with that. I guess that's a good place to stop it.
Okay, with what they're playing, it's very reminiscent at times, kind of like of Slipknot. It's a lot of low end, very drum heavy. Except I dig it way more than Slipknot.
Same here. And it's like, well, kind of maybe like, I don't know if it's just like maybe the way it's just more driving than melodic. Kind of made me think of like, oh, it's kind of got the new metal feel, but there's something more to it.
And I'm also going to say his
maybe a little
vocals,
more soul.
His vocals, once again, and I harp on this a lot. When you start getting into angry vocals, if it sounds forced and not legitimately angry, it never comes across right. This guy sounds pissed.
Although what he's saying is like, he's not really being angry, he's just being forceful with it. It's like, which it fits. He's just being aggressive.
Yeah.
He's just good at it. It's fun.
Yes, and they're bringing something new to the table with their sound, coming out of Algeria.
Yeah.
So, well, let's keep going.
Yeah. His drum set is awesome.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah. It's like, there needs to be a solo, but that's even cooler.
It is a solo.
Yeah.
It's just not on an electric guitar.
Yeah. I don't even know what that instrument's called.
It's some sort of lute style
instrument. It sounds almost like the Mexican mariachi. If it goes out on that, that's just awesome. I guess that.
Yeah. Another band, once again for us, foreign band, just blew me away. Simply because of the fact that musically, they brought something new to the table. Just with the introducing the Algerian elements into the metal.
Yeah, it's anytime you bring in like your folk or your regional music, it's like it's a bonus. It's just like,
yeah.
Even like when it's like something we're kind of familiar with, it's like like amorphous, like when they did like all the Nordic instrumentations and like
right. But no, I wish I could pronounce their name right. Acyl, Acyl, whatever.
Yeah.
Loved it. As a matter of fact, now I do want to check out more from them.
Yeah, and I probably will. It's
except I think their singer stole my goatee. Give it back.
I mean, maybe that's why I was thinking of Papa Roach, just how he looked. Because it's like, okay.
Yeah, except he looks like he could single-handedly take out the whole band.
Oh, yeah, he's more like, Slayer versus Stryper.
Musically, just amazing. And excellent production, too.
Yeah, it's
a lot better than what we were starting with earlier on the show.
Yeah. And I'm sorry I forgot the spelling. the other band we were gonna.
Do you need some help?
I think I got it now. Yeah, I got it now. Whoops. Yeah, that's what I screwed. Yeah, I guess I need some help. This is a first for this show. This other band we're going to give you a sampling of. It's like our first grindcore band.
Yeah.
It's like we haven't. It's like that's one of the subgenres of metal we haven't touched on reactions. It's like
we're on here, yeah.
And a lot of it is awful, but sometimes it's not. And I thought these guys actually because there were some other bands that were actually pretty good, but it's like we haven't done this, and these guys are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And their singer, I don't know, there's something about him. He's like I just like him.
Although if you watch the video, his mouth kind of moves weird when he's singing.
Yeah.
Just the way it moves.
So this is Lelahell Emperor is the name of the song. I wonder if he's even doing English. I mean, you can't tell.
No.
It's like Sia. And we'll skip ahead because we're not going to spend the 8 minutes. They have a cool solo here. But it's like going from that to this in the same song. And there's definitely like regional flair to it.
Yeah, they are using a regional scale.
But infusing that much melody into a grindcore song is just cool to me.
Yeah.
Of course, they're, if I remember correctly, this solo is kind of like Magic Carpet Ride, where it just doesn't end. So but
yeah, and the song actually flows into some places where it's just.
I mean, we'll have the link, and you should definitely check out this band.
Yes.
The other band was just like, that's just Acyl was.
Yeah. They won.
Yeah. Now I was thinking like Cornet Beatty getting up the butt from Hillbilly. Feel like a pig boy.
What is wrong with you?
Well, you make that sound is like, oh, it's deliverance time in Algeria.
I don't hear any banjos in here though.
Oh, they're buried. These were like, oh, that's my platform. That's the one fun thing about grindcore, you make up your own lyrics. Doesn't matter what language it's in there, you can't understand a damn thing they say.
Yeah, that was Lelahell with Emperor.
Yeah. Which I think they're a really good band.
Yeah.
Especially for that genre.
And I'm going to be checking out more from them too. It's just one of those things that really doing this show is opening up a lot of avenues for me musically, simply because of the fact that without doing it, I never would have discovered any of these.
No, I mean, there's some that like I found it we can't do because if you're going to suggest, like, you can look ahead. It's like you have basically 5 to 6 days before we shoot the next one. If you see this and like, well, Algeria next is Armenia or whatever, I don't actually know the next one. You don't. There's only 4 bands, and I can only find songs for 2, and that's it. So,
okay.
Andorra. But
I'm going to be realistic on this, though. We're going to have to start. We really need to get more subscribers so that we have to start showing more. Because realistically, at the rate we're going, it's going to take us 10 years to get through this.
And I'm going to say, like, Argentina's coming up, and they have like 2,000 bands. and I've gone through like 40 or 50 so far. I found quite a few I enjoy, but for the love of God, give me a hand here. Tell me bands you think need highlighted. Because we'll spend a couple episodes in Argentina.
Yeah, because it doesn't have to be like our next episode that you comment on. If you know of a band in Zimbabwe, put it down there so that we can at least write it down and have it for future reference.
Or like the guy from India that commented on the first one in Afghanistan. He said he gave us two bands, I guess Sky Harbor and Demonic Resurrection. And Demonic Resurrection we're definitely going to do when we get to India. And I'm glad he told me because it saved me from going through 500, 600 bands. Right. And I try to go through as many as I can. Argentina really is in love with the letter A. Holy crap! It's like there's like 200 bands starting with A, and so far I think I'm at E. It's like wow. It's like, and I found several bands I like, but yeah, if you have a band that you're really into, you want to see us highlight, drop it in the comments. We'll check it out. We're not gonna guarantee that's what we'll pick,
right?
But we'll definitely check it out. And if it's something we can't do, like say like, oh, I'm from Algeria and you didn't mention my band, like go ahead and drop in the comments. We'll just move it over to reactions.
Yeah, we can. That's one of the reasons we've got two shows. I mean, we can always react to it if we missed it here.
Yeah, it's more than happy to. It's like actually over there we don't have a choice. You suggest it, we have to do it because we opened our big mouths and said that's what we're going to do.
Unless we've already heard it.
Yeah. And the only rules for this is like the band has to be in the country of origin.
Right.
Because there's a band that I really like. When I was going for China, looking through Chinese bands, a band called Voodoo Kung Fu. Although it was just in the Hanji, is that what they call their script? It's not kanji. It's like
it's Japanese. I'm not sure what the Chinese call their script.
I know it starts with an H. Well, it really doesn't because they don't have an H. But half their bands were their script, so I just copied and pasted, and it ended up being Voodoo Kung Fu. And I thought these guys, and the first song I heard like just completely blew me away. I mean, I don't remember the last time I had my ass kicked that hard. But they live in California now, so can't do them for China. They have to be active. They have to be current. We're not going back in the past. We want to highlight bands that can benefit from this.
Right.
And they have to live in the country of origin. They can't have moved. And like if you have your favorite Argentinian band moved to Bolivia, well, they're a Bolivian band now.
Yeah.
I think when Armenia, there was my favorite one I found was like, oh, they live in Russia now. Can't do them. So.
Well, and before we finish up and close out, once again, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share to get the word out about these bands that we're featuring and the show. Both bands I'm absolutely in love with.
Yeah, I mean, you should subscribe to our show and their channels.
Yes.
Let them know that they're awesome, and so they keep going, so they don't lose heart.
And also, down in the description, there will also be a link to our Facebook page. Please go there and like the page. We'll be putting in any kind of announcements there.
You can put pictures of your boobs there if you want.
No, it's Facebook. They'll delete them.
Oh, damn it. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, maybe.
No, you're not. I'm not either. But that's really all I've got.
Yeah, same here.
So look forward to the next episode being Andorra.
Which two bands that kind of sound similar, or the same genre, and we pretty much flipped a coin.
Yeah.
Because they're both really good. But I guess that's it for me here. So fare thee well and rock on.
Thank you.